I think that, the most important thing in life is being loved. And what greater gift can you give a child than loving them unconditionally? Like, we may do things as children that like irritate our parents, but our parents still love us. And that's what God did. He loves us unconditionally. And there's no greater gift than we can give a child than just love. Rita and me, we couldn't have children, and so we've always thought, wouldn't it be amazing, to have to adopt, to be able to give family to someone who doesn't have it. I think that's the most precious gift. It was just unexpected one day. We have friends, pastors who are in Jamaica, and they called us one day and they said, "There's this child who needs parents. Do you do you want to meet him?" And we got on a plane like as soon as we possibly could. We left our job, we left our family, we rented out our house, just like left our whole life behind. We didn't really know what we were getting into, and what this process would entail, and how much it would cost, and how hard it would be. But we met him and we instantly fell in love with him. He was ours. He was our son, and he's worth it. Whatever the cost, whatever the price, whatever roller coaster ride of emotions we went through, he is worth every little bit of it. He's worth the world to us. December 2011, that's when we started this whole journey. And his birthday is January 5th, so he hadn't even turned one yet. It was before he turned one. And so we got to see his first birthday, we got to see his first tooth, his first steps. It was amazing. It was such a gift from God that it felt like, we got to experience so many of his firsts with him, and being his mom, being his dad. At the beginning, the birth mom was really wanting us to have the child, and there's just been weird laws and hoops, all kinds of hoops that we've had to jump through, and sometimes we wonder, like, about corruption, and there was a moment where our file was hidden, like it was under a whole bunch of papers, and like somebody had actually like hid our adoption case, and we're just sitting there, for waiting for something to happen with our adoption case. There was another time where, the birth father was like unsure whether he wanted to, he was just stunned because he just found out he had a son and he didn't know that. And so now to see if he wanted to put up his son for adoption, this was, like all a shock to him. So we almost waited a whole year for him to just sort of decide. Right now, we just had a court date just a week ago, and through this whole process, it's been up and down. There's been moments where we thought, like, we got custody and we thought, yay, we're going to be on a plane going home, and but there was so much more that needed to be done, and so the birth mom has just recently changed her mind, and so it's been now a battle for custody. And when we got into this whole process, we thought we were adopting a child that needs parents, and we still believe that's the case. And so, but right now it's just we're going before a judge to see what is in the best interest for our son, and where is the best family and home setting for him to grow up in. And so now I just booked my flight. I'm going to be flying down there for Christmas and spending time with them over Christmas and his birthday, and he's going to be turning 5 years old.